Okay, so the question is, how do I cook a steak? Right? Most of us know how to cook a steak. You cook it ever how you want to. But for some people, got your brand new barbecue grill. I can't believe I said that. Anyway, you got your brand new charcoal grill or gas grill or Kamado grill or green egg or whatever. All right, how do I cook a steak? So today I got a 2-inch thick New York strip, weighs at a pound, and I'm gonna show you how to cook the steak. I'm gonna go really remedial with it. I'm gonna use a temperature probe, everything. You're not gonna need to do that, but it's not gonna hurt you while you're learning. And I'm gonna use it just so that you can use this as a teaching tool or a learning tool. Anyway, let's get it seasoned up and get it on the grill. Okay, so here we have our just over 1 pound New York strip. Let's get it out of the package and put a little salt and pepper on it. Okay, so here we have our 1 pound New York strip, and seasoning is gonna be kind of basic for this. Gonna use me some black pepper. And I'm gonna use me a little garlic salt, because I like garlic salt. Gives me a little garlic flavor on everything, and a little bit of salt. Now this is such a thick steak that I'm also gonna salt and pepper the edges. So we're gonna cover all four corners here. And yes, we're gonna get the ends. I'm not gonna season that fat cap right there, but I will make sure I get some seasoning on the ends. Pick this up right here. Put me a little pepper. Okay, so most of you guys have cooked a bunch of steaks. Y'all all know how to cook steaks. I'm doing this for some people that got them a new grill, charcoal grill, whatever kind of grill, and you know, they want to know how to cook a steak. So that's what this video is all about. How we're gonna cook a 2-inch thick New York strip to perfect medium rare. All right, let's get it on the grill. All right, I'm gonna cook this one on the Weber kettle grill. I do have some old charcoal back here. I'm getting my chimney going now. We're gonna get the coals good and hot. I'm gonna leave the lid off. We're not gonna even need the lid to cook this steak. So let's let everything get ready to rock and roll, and we're gonna cook us a steak. All right, so we got some good fire coming out of the chimney. And what I used as fire starters is cotton balls soaked in rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is cheap. We got a whole bunch of it that we bought back during the pandemic when you couldn't get any hand sanitizer. So soak cotton balls in alcohol, light one of them, put the chimney on top of it, and there you go. So ain't nothing looks better to me than watching the fire and smoke come out of that chimney when we're getting ready to cook on the Weber. All right, so we're talking about how do I grill a steak. All right, so what I'm gonna do since we're doing this, and basically what I'm gonna show you is the time, right, to temperature. And I'm gonna pull this one, and I'm running this probe right in the middle of the steak. I'm gonna pull this steak off at 135 degrees internal, because that's a good rare to medium rare temperature, okay? And we're gonna throw it straight on the fire, and I'm only gonna pull it off if it upsets my twin temp spike about the temperature that the temp spike's running. Okay, so we got us a nicely seasoned steak. All I'm waiting on is the coals. All right, our coals are good to go. Let's get them in here. That's my Weber chimney. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put an Amazon link in the description when I'm through with this video. And any of this stuff, the coal rake, even the Weber kettle grill, you can find on Amazon. All right, see that blue smoke coming off of there? I'm gonna let this thing keep on going till we get rid of the blue smoke. I'm not worried about the coals being gray. You don't need to wait for the coals to be gray. As soon as the blue smoke is gone, I'm gonna slap that nice piece of meat on there. All right, so we're probably about another 5-10 minutes. We're 10 minutes in right now. So 20 minutes, get our coals right, and then probably about another 10 minutes, we're gonna be eating steak. Let's see. All right, so our blue smoke's gone. It only took a few minutes. Now we got good hot coals going. We got good fire going. Let's throw this piece of meat on the grill. All right, so there's another look at it, all seasoned up. I want to put it on direct flame, so I'm gonna set it right there. We got a whole lot of heat going on. And we're gonna leave it on there for about, let's get it over some good heat. We're gonna leave it on there for about 3 minutes, and we're gonna be looking at the temperature. Stand by. Okay, so I decided to go 4 minutes on my sear. That's my sear. Now we're gonna go 4 minutes on the other side. No, that's not burnt. That's just got a nice good sear on it. So we're gonna go 4 minutes. Right now, the internal temperature on that steak is only 77 degrees, and we're going to 135. Now this is an unusually thick steak. So it's possible that what I might have to do after the next 4 minutes is up is pull it off the grill for a little bit and just finish it slow like that. But we're searing in all the juices now. But I think by the time we get through with this, we're gonna be good. All right, we interrupt this tutorial to tell you a couple things about, okay, so I did use my ThermoPro twin spike. I used one spike because this was a tutorial and I wanted to be able to give you guys numbers on the internals on the steak. Generally I don't, but you know, the more practice you get, the better you get at it. I also use my ThermoPro Lightning to just probe check it. Looking for making sure everything was aligned right. Like I say, once again, generally I don't do that, but you know, this was kind of a tutorial video more than most. So I'm gonna put a link to ThermoPro down in the description, and if you use coupon code DBB15, Dennis's Backyard Barbecue, DBB15, you get 15% off on anything you buy from ThermoPro. And they have stuff for grilling, they have stuff for your house, you know, ambient temperature, humidity, that kind of stuff, inside, outside. They have all that stuff. Also, we are an Amazon affiliate, and the things that you see me using, anything you see me using, you can get from Amazon, and the link to Amazon is also going to be in the description, and anything that you purchase helps the channel. I'll also put the recipe in the description. And now I'll return you to your regularly scheduled video. Okay, so on this side, we're now 2 minutes in. We did 4 minutes on the first side, 2 minutes on this side. So far, we're going for 4 minutes, and we're already at 122 degrees inside. So we're getting close. All right, we're at 7 minutes. This is the other side. So what I want to do, because I've got it seared, and I want to slow the cook down just a little bit. So I'm taking it, not moving it all the way off the coals, just getting it straight off, because I got these coals at great level, because I wanted a good sear. So just moving it off the coals just a little bit. We're going to bring it up about 5 more degrees. Then we're going to cut that bad boy open and have some. Okay, so we're at, see, we did what, 4, we're at 16 minutes, and our steak is done. Shut down our grill, save that charcoal. Let's take this steak in the house, see what it tastes like. All right, let's cut this thing open, because I want it rare to medium rare. Let's see, how do we do? Moment of truth. Look at that. Let's see if I can get a camera angle to show you how juicy it is. New York strip. Look at that. Look at that. Man, I got to have a taste of that. That looks good. Okay, now this steak rested for probably 3-4 minutes while I was bringing everything in the house. But I got to have a taste. Man, I'll tell you what, if this thing was any bigger, it would have been a roast. That is good. I showed you how the juice is running out of it. I have one more piece. I'm sorry, y'all. This is good. Man, I ain't cooked a steak in a long time. This is a good old steak. I'm gonna have this little piece, and then I'll leave y'all be. All right, y'all. That's how to cook a steak from an old South Carolina boy. Now, that was easily 2.5 inch thick New York strip. I did 4 minutes on one side sear, 3 minutes on the other side sear, and then about 4 more minutes where I just moved it a little bit off the charcoal, because I didn't want to char it. You know, I just wanted a good sear. And so, what's that? 4, 7, 4, 11 minutes, and you saw, man, good goodness, that was a good old steak. Now, I would call that medium rare. You know, I'm sure some of you guys are professional cooks, and y'all gonna tell me how to do this, and I look forward to that. Put that down in the comments so I can see how I'm doing it wrong and I can do it better next time. But the other thing is, until next time I see y'all at the grill, man, that was good. Y'all keep on grilling.